Like Mr. Clark, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
You know, I'm married and not happy about my wife going out all the time. Girls' night seems like every other weekend. When we try to do something romantic, she's like, oh, I prefer to go out with my girls, happy hour. So I'm suspecting she's cheating. So,
okay. So because she is with her girls and not spending as much time with you, you think she's cheating?
Yeah, I text her while she's out, she don't respond. I ask her, send a picture where you are so I can see what's going on with the post on social media. I don't get any type of messages. So, you know, I'm kind of insecure with why we're not having anything in our relationship happen the way it's supposed to as a married couple.
Okay. You all still live in the same home?
Yes, we do.
Do you have any children?
No.
Okay. You see her every day?
Yeah.
Do you try to discuss it with her then?
She don't want to hear it. She don't go in the kitchen to talk. That's where I expect her to be, where I can corner her, but she don't talk. So
all right.
I got things to do, I got errands to run, so I let her be so I'm not like smothering her, but when it comes down to playing the role to reservations, my girlfriends. So.
Okay. Have you ever confronted her about cheating on you?
No.
All right. It looks like you came because you're wanting to get some sort of spousal maintenance from her.
Yeah, because we're pretty much done. There's nothing happening in our relationship intimate-wise, so, I mean, I pay all the bills, 2 cars, she don't pay no gas in the car, so, you know, I need her to either get going or tell me what's really going on.
All right. You pay all the bills, you
Yes.
say, so you make more money than her?
Yes.
Do you know where she is? Have you talked to her at all? Is she with the girls right now while court is going on?
I'm not sure.
Buckle up, guys. Today we're going to witness a courtroom confession dressed as a legal request. Mr. Clark walks into Judge Vonda B's court, not with hard evidence or legal merit, but with frustration boiling over from his troubled marriage. He claims his wife's endless girls' nights and lack of intimacy are red flags. But what really raises eyebrows is his passive surveillance, texting her for proof, asking for location pics, and even monitoring social media. No kids, same household, and zero communication. He's crying foul, but not once does he confront her about cheating. Instead, he's weaponizing the courtroom as a last-ditch cry for attention. Judge Vonda sees it. We see it. This isn't law. It's longing, dressed up in legal terms.
Okay. Well, if you're the one making more money, I don't see how I could honor your request to get spousal maintenance.
Well, she gets an allowance,
All right.
so I want that back.
You want your allowance back?
Yes.
How much of an allowance are you giving her?
I give her $10K a week.
$10,000 a week?
Yeah.
Man, where you work? I'm obviously in the wrong profession. Yeah, okay. So you got her served to be here today.
Yes.
You do realize that if she were to come to court and ask for spousal maintenance from you, she will probably get it, right?
Most likely, yes.
So you still want to go through?
Yep.
Okay. Are you just doing this because you're mad at her?
Yep.
Well, Mr. Clark, you don't just come to court and file something and ask for a request without the grounds just because you're mad.
Well,
I can empathize with you being mad.
Because I want her attention. So in the court, there's mediation, and she'll know I'm serious.
Well, yeah, so yes and no, right? So you don't want to file a lawsuit to necessarily get your spouse's attention because you're not getting the affection that you're looking for.
All right, guys, this is where the drama flips into pure shock. Mr. Clark isn't just asking for spousal maintenance, he's the one giving his wife a jaw-dropping $10,000 a week allowance. That's right, 10 grand weekly, and yet he wants the court to grant him support? Judge Vonda doesn't miss a beat and delivers the real. He's the breadwinner. He pays every bill, and by his own admission, he's financially solid. So why file? Because he's hurt. Because she's distant. Because this case isn't about money. It's about validation. But courts don't hand out affection or force emotional reconciliation. What Mr. Clark truly wants can't be awarded with legal paperwork. This moment right here exposes the emotional misuse of the legal system, and Judge Vonda calls it exactly what it is, a complete waste of court resources.
You can threaten her with a lawsuit, or you can draft one out and show it to her, but to actually have her serve, set it for a hearing, that kind of takes up my time for somebody who really needs to be in here. So it's a waste of resources. I mean, I get what you're saying. I'm married myself, so I definitely understand what you're saying.
Yes.
This is just not the right resource to get her attention. Does that make sense?
Kind of.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do, Mr. Clark. We're going to dismiss your case.
Dismiss the case.
We're going to dismiss it. You do not have grounds to ask for spousal maintenance. You're the breadwinner. You just said you pay all the bills, you give her a $10,000 allowance a week. You don't qualify for spousal maintenance. You have to prove that you do not have the resources to meet your minimum needs.
Okay.
We both know that you do, just based off what you said you do.
Right.
So, yeah, I would have to dismiss your case.
Yeah. Nothing else I can say then.
No, but you know, I thank you for coming to see me, right?
Thank you.
But I also recommend that the two of you seek some sort of counseling, marital counseling. Okay?
Nah, we beyond marital counseling.
Okay, well, if you decide to come to court and file for a divorce, right?
Yes.
You can do that, but just not with the spousal maintenance part attached. I could foresee her saying she would like to have spousal maintenance. So yeah, I'll have to dismiss your request on that.
Okay.
All right? Is there anything further?
Can I file for bankruptcy then?
I cannot give you legal advice.
Yes.
I would just caution you with doing that if you really don't have a reason to file for bankruptcy. And you definitely will want to consult a bankruptcy attorney before you do that.
Yeah, I just don't want her taking nothing from me, so if she flipped the script, then...
Okay, Mr. Clark, I'm not going to assist you committing fraud. If there is nothing else, you are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Judge Vonda delivers the final blow with clarity and authority. She straight up dismisses the case, reminding Mr. Clark that legal aid isn't a tool to fix broken love lives. She explains spousal maintenance isn't for those with wealth, it's for those without means to survive. He fails that test by his own words. But Mr. Clark isn't done. He floats bankruptcy like a backup plan, exposing just how far he's willing to go to protect himself if the tides turn. That's when the judge shuts it all down, making it clear she won't be party to any fraudulent moves. It's a powerful finish that reminds us. Courtrooms are not emotional battlegrounds, they're places of legal merit. And Mr. Clark? He leaves with nothing but advice, and maybe a dose of reality he wasn't ready for.